Okay guys, today we are going to be talking about CapCut as a video editing software. If this is your first time stumbling upon this channel, this is OSEN Media Tutorials, where we make editing easy. So let's dive into it.
If you have not downloaded your CapCut, head to your Play Store, search for CapCut, download it, then click open. When you open it, this is what you see. This is the CapCut interface. You see project. This is the project I've worked on in my CapCut mobile, and also I have one in my PC as well. You see the first segment. The first segment contains new video, edit photo. Then the second segment, post template, AutoCut, retouch. But the second segment is not important, so we are not talking about that. Let's open CapCut. Click on add video. If you downloaded this newly, you have to give it permission. You want to be able to access your gallery, because this is my gallery. This is the whole video I shoot, the one I'm editing and others. So we are going to be picking this video for this work. So when you open it, this is CapCut interface. Over here is the screen. This is what shows what you have been doing, and then down here you see the play. This is to maximize the screen, full screen. If you tap it again, it's back to normal. This is the play section. You play it and that's it. Down to the timeline. This is the timeline ruler. So over here at the left hand side, you will see mute clip. Once you click mute clip, this clip or the whole sound that is in your timeline will cease to exist. You make the clip the sound of the video. When you click it again, you unmute. When you tap it, the whole sound will now be playing again, be hearing the sound. That's it for this one. Coming down to the bottom, you will see something like a footer, but it's not a footer. It has its own sector, which is edit, audio, text, effects, overlay, caption, filter, adjust, sticker, and many other ones. So we start with the first one, edit. Once you click edit, what does edit does? Edit highlights the video in your timeline. As you can see now, there is this white border in our video. It highlights the video in our timeline. If you don't want to highlight it, you just tap anywhere outside your timeline and it goes out. If you don't want to tap edit, you can just simply tap on the video and the edit subsection will come out. So this is the edit subsection. When it comes to the edit subsection, you have split. What does split does? Like this video now, I don't like, let's say I don't like how the bike started coming in. I want to view the sky. I will just cut out from here, split. This whole video now, once I click delete, you will not have to see the bike again. You just have to start seeing the sky. That's what the split does. And in case you mistakenly deleted or split a script you don't want to, a video you don't want to split, you see this icon here is undo button. So when you click on it, you see the original video is back. When you click on it again, the whole video is back as it was. And you mistakenly cut something and then you press undo. You don't want to press the undo. The button near it is called redo. You tap on it, the cut or anything you deleted will still appear. You get, so that's just it. Then back to the subsection of edit, you see sound. This is where you regulate the sound high. You want to lower it so there will not be sound. Then animation, this control the intro of the video. If you click fade in, this controls it, and then you see this minute, the amount of time it takes to fade in a video. This controls the intro. You see out, this controls the outro of the video. Also here, how it fades out. You can experiment and try a different type. They have shake, they have a lot of things. Just make sure that you are using it on your data. Then when you come to out, the same thing. Combo is just something that is there. Not really much of a thing, but we'll expand more on these tools in our next video. Then you see effect. Effect is, if you are watching video, you see click, something like click, flash effect, something like this now on the screen. This is what effect does. You can get it from effect. The burnout orange, something like that. That's the flash effect. You can get it from effect. Then what delete does is deletes this clip and then undo. That's just it. Then I think that's all for the edit. Okay. The edit section I have more. You have adjust. This is where you set the color grading, whether I want it to be too bright or dark, the contrast, the saturation. In the video I'm going to be doing next, I will be expatiating on this thing. I'll be elaborating on it more, so you get a better understanding on how it works as well. Then the filter, CapCut already have an inbuilt filter for you, so it will make color grading easier. It's just the filter. There are a lot of them on your data. Explore the options. Make sure you do not tap on the filter that has this diamond. It is a paid version. Just use the ones that are free. They have a lot of free versions you can use that are beautiful. Then remove background, which is also there, but it's pro. I'll make a video on it separately so you know how this thing works. I'm just trying to not waste our time and hit the point. Then isolation, isolate voice. This is very important. If you are shooting a video, especially outside and you're using mic, there are these background noise that are there. And when editing, once it's free version, so it's free. So once you tap on isolation sound, it starts isolating. Make sure data is on, and then after the whole process, you will not be hearing that car. But in case you are still hearing it, you still have reduced voice. But reduced voice is a pro version, and you still have enhanced voice. That's if you have a pro version, you can use it. But isolation voice does everything for me. Once you tap it, make sure you are using a mic that has noise reducing, like that reduce noise, and you are good to go. Then max is on a different, it's another level. This is where you choose a clip you want to separate. I'll make a separate video for this so you can have a better understanding of how max works, and that's all for editing. Then when it comes to sound, click on the button extract. It carries you to your timeline, the videos you have. If you want to extract a sound from it, this is a pro feature. Then you see sound. CapCut already have an inbuilt sound for you, where you can, when your data is on, you can see a lot of sound. I off my data so message will not be popping up. So I have a lot of sound CapCut have already made free for you. You can use as a beat, chord progression, whooshes, effects from TikTok and what have you. And this is also the sound you have in your own device. If you press devices, select from device, it takes you to your file. You can now select your device, because on my whole device I save my whole sounds in my Xender, and then these are tons of sounds I have that's in my Xender, and I already have a lot of important.
I like being alone.
Let me choose one sound. You see now, like I said, you see this sound column, this is where the sound enters. So when you click on the sound, and then we meet the clip. So when you are working on sound, you have the volume, you have the fade in. This is how you want the sound to introduce. You want it to start first mild and then go. So you can increase the second.
Wait, what?
Fade out. Okay, this audio is too long. Then we introduce the cut to. This is split. You have a split in sound as well. When you click split, you delete. The sound reduces and fits your video, and then you can fade out. So it will start here high, and then
I got an idea.
So that's what the sound of. And you see this, you can delete this manually. This is CapCut, you can delete it manually and it will never show you. It will not be on video again. If you will forget, it's best to go to the settings, and from there you can remove it so it will not be showing. And then record, this for people that are doing voiceover, and the record will be there in your timeline. See, doing voiceover timeline. And then I think I've talked about enhance. Then beat. Okay, this beat I'll do a separate video for it so you understand. Then speed ramp. This is a speed ramp. If you want the video voiceover, and you want this one to be so sorry. That's just it for this one. And that's all about audio. Let's delete this. Then we'll move to text. This is add text. When you add text, OSEN media. You can go to font, Montserrat. Then style is where you style the text, whether you want the color to be orange. You can style different color. You can make, as you have highlighted this text media now, you can make it white. And then as you have highlighted OSEN, you can make it red. And then it will be OSEN media. You can change the size, opacity, whether I want it to be visible or as a watermark to your video. I always like to make it as a watermark to my video, and then put it under. Then you have the stroke, though I don't use stroke for any of my videos. It's not that professional for me. I prefer using shadow, then reducing the shadow opacity, and then it will just be there and nice. Then curve is if you're making curve, but I don't necessarily use curve. Then spacing, this if you want it to be long, the spacing between the alphabets to be wide, or line. Let me show you how spacing I present. Okay, seeing this now, this is what line does. If you line makes the words like the space in between two letters or two words, that if a word is up and then another one is down, the space in between them, lines kind of minimize or expands it. So this is what line does, and that's just it for here. Let's delete this. Then bold, italic, and that's just this one. Then cases is which you want it to be uppercase, or you want it to be small letter, or you want the first letter to be uppercase. So I prefer making it uppercase throughout. Then mistakenly you tap out from the media, from the word, and you want to edit this text. You can simply tap on the preview screen on the text, it will highlight the text, or better still, tap on the text from the timeline, and then you see style. When you click on the style, it brings you again, you start styling it. You have effect, you have animation, whether I want it to jump in, whether I want it to flip, whether I want it to come as a typing, and then you have out, whether I want it to blow out. You can also set the time parameter from here, and that's just everything about text. You can duplicate, delete. There's more about text. When we talk about typography, just follow for more. When you talk about typography, you will now expatiate on this. We'll talk more on this in details and also show you videos on how it's been done. Then effect, I've talked about effect when I was talking about video. Then overlay is also a beautiful tool. Overlay is powerful. You can overlay 2 videos, and you see this video is here now. You can use splice. I will do a separate video on this so you understand, have a better understanding on overlays, on how it's been done. Then caption, this is where you auto generate caption. If your video have a caption, you can just click auto generate caption and it will generate audio caption, but it's a pro feature, so it's not really necessary. I've talked about filter, adjust. Okay, it's remaining one more thing, that's aspect ratio. Aspect ratio is more like if you are doing a TikTok reel, you choose a TikTok ratio. You see that this video now is suitable. It was shot on a landscape. This video was shot on a landscape, so it's suitable for YouTube and not really Instagram, but it's suitable for YouTube. So when you click TikTok, it shows you how it will be on TikTok. So most times we expand the clip so it will suit our TikTok. When you want to expand, you use your 2 fingers and draw. It's more like you are pitching something, you draw it. Or there's another way to expand the clip. As you have selected the clip now, you go to transform, advance. This is zoom. You zoom in, you zoom out. This is another way to also do it if you don't want to use your 2 fingers. But 2 fingers is much easier for me. So aspect ratio is just all about setting the video so it will suit the tone of what you are editing. If you are editing for a TikTok, a Instagram, this is the view screen you are needed, and you have to adjust the video to suit it. And then finally is export. You have to see the setting. And then the AI Ultra HD is a pro feature. This is how CapCut smoothing your videos with AI when exporting it. That's if you have a pro feature. And then as a new beginner, you have a 1080, which is a HD that is suitable for anything you are doing. Leave the frame rate at 30, leave any other thing as it was, and then click export. Once you click export, save to device, and voila, done exporting. You can click done, go to your gallery, and your video is saved there. To see what you just did now, and that's just it. So in our next class, talking about these tools and showing you how it implies, we'll be doing an in-depth talk on it. That's 1 video for each tool, because there's a lot of things to learn here. When it comes to sound, you can manipulate sound. I can show you a lot of things about sound. When you come to text, same thing there. When you come to effect, a lot of things. So stay tuned. If you are not following our channel, follow us. This is OSEN Media Tutorial, and we are happy to have you on board. See you guys in our next class.